Friedrich Nietzsche, 1844–1900, was a German philosopher, cultural critic, and poet. He is known for his critiques of traditional morality, religion, and contemporary culture. Nietzsche is widely regarded as one of the most influential thinkers of the 19th century. Some of his most famous works include Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Beyond Good and Evil, and The Genealogy of Morals. He suffered a mental collapse in 1889 and lived in a state of madness until his death in 1900. Despite this, his works continue to be widely read and discussed today. Friedrich Nietzsche is best known for his philosophical works, which include The Birth of Tragedy, 1872, his first book, which explores the origins of Greek tragedy and its relationship to the Dionysian and Apollonian aspects of Greek culture. Thus Spoke Zarathustra, 1883–1885, a philosophical novel that presents Nietzsche's ideas on morality, religion, and the meaning of life. Beyond Good and Evil, 1886, a critique of traditional morality and a call for a new way of thinking about ethics. On the Genealogy of Morals, 1887, a critique of contemporary moral values and a reinterpretation of the origins of morality. The Antichrist, 1888, a critique of Christianity and its effect on Western culture. Ecce Homo, 1888, an autobiography that provides insight into Nietzsche's life and philosophy. These works, along with others, have had a profound influence on philosophy, literature, and cultural criticism, and continue to be widely read and studied today. Friedrich Nietzsche had a complex relationship with government and the political establishment of his time. On the one hand, he was critical of the authoritarianism and state worship of his era, and saw such tendencies as the product of the Enlightenment's emphasis on reason and science. In his works, Nietzsche frequently attacked the idea of the state as a moral authority and argued that traditional political structures were often inimical to individual freedom and creativity. On the other hand, Nietzsche was also wary of democracy and mass politics, and believed that the masses were inherently conformist and prone to herd mentality. He saw the rise of democratic movements as a threat to the independence and vitality of the individual, and argued that true freedom could only be achieved through the rejection of conventional political structures and the cultivation of a strong, autonomous self. Overall, Nietzsche's views on government and politics can be seen as an expression of his broader critiques of modern society and his call for a re-evaluation of traditional values. While he was often critical of the political and cultural establishments of his time, his ultimate goal was to encourage individuals to break free from conventional norms and forge their own paths in life. Friedrich Nietzsche was known for his pithy, provocative, and often paradoxical statements, which are commonly referred to as quotes. Here are some of his most famous quotes. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. God is dead. There are no facts, only interpretations. Without music, life would be a mistake. The surest way to corrupt a youth is to instruct him to hold in higher esteem those who think alike than those who think differently. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. The greatest events and personalities are the mask that gives a sort of individuality to the elemental madness of events. The more abstract the truth you want to teach, the more wisely you must start with an example, a concrete instance. These quotes offer a glimpse into Nietzsche's worldview and his distinctive style of thinking, and continue to be widely quoted and discussed today. Friedrich Nietzsche did not win any prizes or awards during his lifetime. He was a relatively unknown figure during his lifetime, and it was only after his death that his works began to gain widespread recognition and influence. Despite this, Nietzsche's ideas and writing continue to be widely read and studied, and he is widely regarded as one of the most important and influential thinkers of the 19th century. Friedrich Nietzsche died on August 25, 1900, at the age of 55. He suffered from ill health for much of his life, including a series of debilitating migraines and eye problems. In 1889, Nietzsche suffered a mental collapse and was institutionalized, after which he lived in a state of madness until his death. The exact cause of his death is not known, but it is believed to have been the result of pneumonia, complicated by his underlying health problems. Despite his relatively short life and the fact that he was largely unknown during his lifetime, Nietzsche left behind a legacy of profound and influential ideas that continue to be widely discussed and debated today. He remains one of the most important and provocative figures in the history of philosophy and cultural criticism, and his works continue to be widely read and studied.